In less than a week, I'll be turning 25. Yes, I am officially entering into my quarter life crisis. And before entering, I have so many things to share with you guys. So, let's get to it. Hey everyone, this is Teshwa again. So आपको मेरे सारे वीडियोस देख के पता तो चल ही गया होगा कि I am the single child of my parents, and being the single child, it's not that I get attention on my birthday only. It's like साल के हर दिन मेरे को अटेंशन मिलता ही रहता है, बट बर्थडे एक ऐसा दिन होता है जिस दिन मुझे 2x 3x में अटेंशन मिलता है, हर जगह से मिलता है. लाइक रिलेटिव्स हो गए, फ्रेंड्स हो गए, मम्मी पापा तो छोड़ो, वो तो हर वक्त मतलब हर साल प्यार उनका बस बढ़ता ही रहता है. इट्स लाइक दैट. एंड दिस ईयर व्हेन आई विल बी टर्निंग 25, आई एम इन अ completely new city, in a completely new state, away from my parents, away from my friends. I didn't imagine that adulting will be this hard, that I'll be celebrating my 25th birthday like this. ऐसा है ना, मेरा बर्थडे मैं बचपन से हमेशा अपने घर में ही सेलिब्रेट की हूँ. लाइक माई पेरेंट्स वर म्यूजिशियंस, तो इन जनरल माई बर्थडे फॉल्स ऑन मे. सो मे के टाइम में इतना शोज़ नहीं रहता है, बट कभी कभी ऐसा होता था कि लाइक उनके शोज़ रहते थे. एंड मेरे बर्थडे के टाइम, अगर बर्थडे के दिन रहते थे तो मैं बहुत गुस्सा हो जाती थी. लाइक वाई यू आर गोइंग ऑन माई बर्थडे, इट्स माई बर्थडे, यू नीड टू बी हियर. हमेशा आई यूज टू कॉल माई फ्रेंड्स टू माई होम और एनी वन. लाइक मैं उनको अपने घर ही बुला लेती हूँ, क्योंकि मुझे बुला लेती थी क्योंकि मुझे अपना बर्थडे मेरे घर में ही सेलिब्रेट करना पसंद था, विथ माई पेरेंट्स, विथ माई लव वंस, विथ यू नो, with the people I care or who care about me the most. I know their blessings are always with me, and मुझे पता है कि मैं जब भी मैं अपने घर रिटर्न करूँगी, लाइक
अभी तो मैं फरवरी में आई हूँ, सो व्हेनेवर आई बी रिटर्निंग टू माई होम, तो कभी भी मेरा सेलिब्रेशन होने वाला है, ये पक्का है. क्योंकि मैं बोल के रखी हूँ भाई कि मैं जब भी आऊँगी मेरा बर्थडे तो मनने ही वाला है. 25th बर्थडे है तो इस साल पूरा आई कैन कंसिडर राइट कि 25 की हूँ, तो इस साल तो पूरा मैं 25 की ही होंगी, तो आई कैन सेलिब्रेट इट एनी टाइम व्हेन आई गो देयर इन माई होम टाउन.
This video is basically about sharing all the lessons or maybe some messages which I want you guys to know. So I have like written kind of 25 lessons or messages for me, out of which I maybe want to share some of with you, which might help you or which might motivate you or inspire you. So let's not waste any time further and get to some of it. First I will begin with is, the way you see the world, no one else can. Have self-introspection and chase your dreams with dedication. So ये बड़ा लंबा लगता है, but this is something I have written on my own and I wrote it like in my 10th or something. So it goes like कि you don't have to always follow a herd or a group of people of what they are doing. You can have your own perspective. You can try introspecting it, like what exactly you want to do and what exactly you don't want to do, and maybe accordingly you can figure things out of your own. If you have a different perspective and you have confidence on it, then do it. Try to do it. Maybe something it will work out. Even if it doesn't work out, you will be responsible and you are not going to blame anyone for it. Second is like confidence comes after action and not before. So sometimes I have been an introvert child from the very beginning. Till now I feel very clumsy in expressing myself and expressing my emotions. So that confidence of talking out or talking to others came when I actually started doing it. Any introvert who is like watching this video, they must be knowing like starting a conversation from them is very difficult, because they find it very, I don't know, annoying to start conversations. But once you go out of that comfort and you start the conversation from your end, you break that and you build that confidence. Stop needing validation from people who aren't living your life. Not everyone's life is similar. Not everyone's terms of living life is similar. So what I am doing, like if I am doing a 9 to 5 job, even after having a passion, it's not something which is I'm willing to, but it's something I cannot escape. So I won't go detailing about it, but take it like everyone grows in a very different environment. Some people have the means from the very beginning, and some people create those means over the years. So I fall under the second category. So for me, if I take validation from the first category of people who already have the means from the first hand, then obviously I will always feel that I am missing out on my life. So I shouldn't compare my life with anyone, not a single person, because not a single person's story is similar to what story you are living. Your story is completely different and you are living it. Being sensitive is not weakness. So I am a very emotional person. I feel deeply. I think twice, thrice, even 10 times before doing something. So maybe I'm sensitive about some things. I'm maybe a bit emotional that if I do it, what if this happens? If I do it, what if the person tells me this? So being sensitive is not exactly the weakness. It shows that you are a person who feels a lot. And if you find someone who is a bit sensitive and is a bit emotional about everything, that person will try her or his level best to not break your trust or not break your heart. No job is permanent, so always keep learning. We have been told that once we get a job, our life is sorted. But after COVID, the scenario has changed a lot. Like people have seen layoffs, people have seen recessions, people have seen AI replacing their jobs. So at present, maybe government jobs are more secure, but I feel like over the next 10 years or maybe 15 years, no job is going to stay permanent with you. All you have to do is maybe keep upscaling yourself, because as per the market, if you don't evolve, then obviously you'll be left behind. This is what I am kind of learning from my corporate life since the last 3 years. And I always had this perspective even before joining corporate that the more you learn, the more you earn. Like, it's something, maybe I'm not a studious person, I don't like studying a lot, but if I like upskilling myself, I like that I go with the pace how the world is moving. Communication can save relationships, ego and anger can destroy it. So basically, I have been a person who has known to be very soft, has known to be very simple, has known to be very sensible. But when I actually started, evolving, or when I started experiencing new things, I also got to know my ugly parts. Like I'm angry as a person, I'm sometimes very egoistic. So if I bring those things to my relationships or to my life, then it completely destroys those bonds. Like, it's maybe more important that you communicate those things, what you are feeling, what you are going through, because in communication also there's ways of communication. Like, I'm still learning it, I'm not saying something I have learned. How you communicate to the other person is very important. It shouldn't sound rude, it shouldn't sound arrogant. Like, I am a person who throws a lot of tantrums, and when I'm angry, I am the most sarcastic person you will ever find. Like, my relationship in general, like my partner found me at first to be very sensible, very soft-hearted, very caring and everything, but eventually when we grew older or when we started dating more and more, he realized that I'm angry, I'm arrogant, and I'm rude, I'm sarcastic when I'm angry. So all those behaviors were kind of the negative traits of mine, and I'm still learning to eliminate those things. But eventually, from all these scenarios, I could get that the way you communicate your problems is more important than how you show it, because maybe sometimes you are right, but if the way of telling it is rude or arrogant, then no one is going to listen to you, or no one is going to care what you are saying or what you are feeling. After moving to Pune, I have learned this, like, you don't realize your strength until life removes your support system. So when I was in my hometown, when I was doing, my job from my hometown, I used to feel life was so easy because my parents used to support me in everything, like the chores or the food or the anything, any minor inconvenience or something. But I never even learned how to cook, how to do the basic necessities. But when I came here to Pune and I tried, for example, I am saying about food. So from the very starting, I have eaten home cooked food. So when I came to Pune, when I started eating the outside food, it didn't go well with my stomach or my body. Then I took the initiative, I took the ownership, and I was like, I will cook for myself. And I started it without even knowing how to, what is the basic procedure or anything. But eventually, I asked a lot of questions to my family and friends how to do these things, and I could realize that maybe I never needed training for all these things. These are some things which is inherited in me. I just had to explore it.
And सही में पहली बारी में मैंने जो भी कुक किया है वो इतना टेस्टी बना है कि लाइक आई वाज शॉक्ड कि डिड आई रियली कुक इट, यार मैंने इतना अच्छा कैसे खाना बना लिया.
So this was an example for food, but in general you can relate this with anything you do in your life. Next and very most important is like physical and mental health matters. Like for someone who is not physically well, of course, and for someone who has seen how mental health can affect someone's life, it becomes more and more important for me to take actions towards it, because I feel like maybe I'm not taking care of my physical health. I even make a pact like that before entering my 25th birthday or before my 25th birthday, I wanted to lose 25 kg of my weight, but I couldn't. To be honest, I couldn't lose my weight, and that is like still is haunting me because I thought something I will do, but I couldn't do it. So this is something I really need to fix and I really need to figure out, because eventually, no matter how much you earn or how much you become successful in life, if your physical and mental health is not well, then it will just go in bed. Next is dreaming high and manifesting. So as you can see, I have my manifestation, or the vision board. Starting of this year, I made a vision board, and luckily 2 of my manifestations is completed. Like I wrote, I want to move to a new city, I wanted to take my first flight, I wanted to get a new job, and these 3 manifestations are like done. And I have written all other things as well, which is I'm trying to do by this. I really want to do by the year ends. So maybe dreaming high and working hard is really, really important, because if we don't have a dream or we don't set a bar for ourselves, then maybe we become a bit complacent with life and we don't go out of the comfort zone, which we should. Take more pictures and create more memories. So life is short, of course, and life doesn't go as planned. Maybe I planned that I will celebrate my 25th birthday with my parents, with my loved ones, but it didn't happen. But I have plenty of pictures from my previous birthdays, like my birthdays which were celebrated earlier or something like that, the memories I will create on this birthday. So maybe it's important we take pictures, because I am a person who keep a lot of pictures with me. My Google storage is full, my Apple storage is full, and I have I cannot replace it. Like pictures are something which I don't want to show to people, but it's something when I'm all alone, when I am feeling lonely, maybe sad, when I'm feeling happy, when I'm feeling confused about something, I go back to those pictures, I go back to those memories, I go back to those days where I felt like, okay, I dealt with these things, so I will do my best to deal with the things I'm currently facing. So that's very important, and I really want to continue it for life. Last but not the least, everyone has a different timeline of success. Like for some, it happens a bit earlier, and for some, it happens a bit later. In your hand is hard work. Do the things which you can do and rest लीव इट। ये कहावत है ना, वक्त से पहले ना किसी को कभी कुछ मिला है ना कभी मिलेगा। सो आई रियली बिलीव इन दैट। The way it can make you impatient, the way it can make you question about yourself, the way it can make you helpless. But I feel like when you reach that position and when you look back and connect those dots, it will all make sense. It will really make sense. So that's it. I guess I have shared a lot of views, a lot of perspectives, a lot of messages from my end before my 25th birthday. It's maybe something I want to come back. I want to see that, yeah, you have said all those things to all your viewers, and it's your responsibility now to you create a life which you will feel proud about. So I just wish all the very best to myself. I wish I complete all my dreams. I wish I complete all my parents' wishes, because whatever I am doing, whatever I want to do, it's for me, for my parents, for my loved ones, and I cannot do it without, the luck and wishes from you guys. So I hope you've been enjoying my videos. I'll be bringing more such videos where we can share our views together, and maybe we will see together where our life goes. Stay tuned for the next videos.